Okay, so I'm gonna give it one last try, all right, before I actually legit call it a night. Because sometimes it's all about just trying the same thing over and over again or trying some things differently. So, which will bring me all to my talk. So, anyways, it's about an hour past what I was going to do, my talk, because you know what? Life happened and that's okay. All right? Kids happen, house things happen, conversations need to occur, and that's all right. Hi, Lorelei. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm just going to invite some people because now that it actually might be working, yay, let's get chatting about some really important things that maybe you happen to be dealing with. All right, and I want to know that first off, you're not alone. All right, so this Motivational Monday via Dream Team is coming to you about maybe those feelings that you are stuck. Like maybe you're not getting that growth that you want and that you need or that you desire, all those things. And guess what? That's okay. You're okay to have those feelings. I'm going to let you in a secret. It happens all the time. Any rank, any time of season, doesn't matter. Like you're going to have them, okay? So that's my number one truth bomb. You're going to have these moments. But what you do with these moments is what matters, okay? So as you know, I don't know if you know, but I'm Allison Van Horn, and I just went to the Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing conference in Vegas with our Crown Diamond Tracy and some Crossline friends, Michelle and Tracy and Chelsea, and it was amazing, like mind-blowing things, guys. So, but one of the things they talked about is how you perceive your business, okay? So those are the first two things I'm going to talk about because they happen to be very important in those feelings of being stuck, okay? So number one is if you can believe it, you can achieve it, right? Like, so we always kind of think of that, but if you honestly dig deep, if you believe it, you can achieve it. So if you believe that you are Royal Crown Diamond, or if you believe in whatever you're trying to achieve, whether it be OGV rank or OGV growth or a rank or enrollments or whatever, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. So if you're feeling stuck and you're like, oh my gosh, all the things aren't working, nothing is doing, I don't know I can do this. If you believe it just a little bit, guys, it can happen, okay? So number one is belief. We talk a lot about mindset, right? So you gotta make sure that you're in that mindset that you can get past the stuck, okay? So already, if you believe it just a little bit that you want more out of it, you want growth, you want to achieve whatever you're gonna do, you want to reach your why, then believe it to achieve it. Write it down, because if you still believe it, you can absolutely achieve it and get over that stuck season, okay? So that's number one. The other thing is life is a journey. No, not life, my bad. Well, I guess a little bit. But your business is a journey, not a marathon, okay? Which was kind of interesting to me as I am a marathon runner. And I always kind of think of life as a marathon or my business as a marathon. Like there's going to be ups and downs and there's going to be a big finish. But again, it comes down to mindset, right? So life is a journey. Again, I did life. Business is a journey, not a marathon. So if you think of it as a journey, journeys also have ups and downs and in-betweens and feelings of thinking that you might not be able to go on in your journey, you might have to quit, or, feelings of accomplishment that you got through those stuck moments. So if you think about that in your business and all your seasons, then it also makes all of it an accomplishment, right? So instead of thinking of it as a marathon, because guys, if you have ever run a marathon, you know that there are moments that you want, for lack of better words, to absolutely kill yourself. That's terrible choice words. But you really just want to quit, you want to die, you're like all the negative thoughts in your head just come to you between the miles of 18 to 25. All right? So, but in a journey, it's way more easier to wrap your head around all the ups and downs because you're on a journey. Like you're on a journey to awesomeness. You're on a journey to Royal Crown Diamond. You're on a journey to OGV growth. You're on a journey to reaching financial or time freedom for your family. Like that's awesome stuff that should be celebrated throughout the entire journey. So instead of feeling that stuck and that negative emotions and I'm not good enough or whatever your head is trying to make yourself feel during that stuck moment, spin it and try to find the positive. Like, what are you trying? What is trying to come out of you at that point? Like, what is your breaking point? Like, what are you trying to jump over, that hurdle, so you can achieve that greatness? But again, if you enjoy the entire ride, the entire journey, it makes it oh so much sweeter when you achieve it, right? Because as I already said, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. So if those two things kind of switch that mindset and you are still in this business and you are still willing to go the distance, then this next part is for you. And if for some reason you felt that maybe it isn't for you right now, guess what? I'm going to tell you a little secret. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Nobody is going to be upset at you. Nobody is going to make you feel all the things that you might think, because we love you regardless. Like, we want to be there for you regardless. Like, it's hard work. So if maybe that isn't for you, that's okay. Like, just come chat with us. All right? But if you can believe it just a little bit that you can achieve it, this next part is for you, because these are going to be some easy techniques. I'm not going to take much time because I took so much time getting this video set up, dealing with my internet and all the things that I just don't want to take up more of your time. So here it is. There's really only 3 things that I focus on in those periods of being quote unquote stuck. Okay? Number 1, hands down, is personal development. All right? I'll be the first one to tell you that I used to think personal development was dumb. Truth bomb. Because I thought maybe I might be better than personal development. But guess what? I got to my first moment of stuck, and guess what? I wasn't better than personal development. So I decided to reach out. I went to a convention. That was my personal development that year, and it is a game changer. In-person events is a form of personal development. Books or podcasts are a form of personal development. They're a little bit of an IPA, but not all IPA. So you need to also focus on other things, which I'll get to next. But personal development is huge. So if you are feeling stuck or you're feeling your things that you aren't working, then I would highly encourage you to reach out to some of the resources that we post on Dream Team, or get to a convention, or more importantly, get to another event. And the other one that I just went to, as I already said, was the Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing. All right. And tomorrow night, we're going to do a huge recap, like team-wide, whom everybody went. So it'll be from Crossline. It might be from your upline. It might be from your, downline. It might be from whomever. But we have important gems and we all took away different things. So it's going to be an amazing, amazing take on it. And it can help you kind of see the value of in-person events. And it also may help be your personal development to help you change your mindset and your belief system and find maybe new techniques that might be able to get you over the hurdle. So please tune in to the Zoom. I will post the Zoom link in Dream Team, and that will be tomorrow night. Okay? So personal development. Huge, guys. Like, I cannot get over the fact, I cannot talk more about getting yourself to in-person events, because it really just opens your mind. It opens your mind to better things. You see successful people who are just like you, who did the same things. They went through the same feelings, but they got through it. They got through the journey, and they are experiencing that stuff that we know that we can do. All right? So that's number 1. Number 2 is I like to think about what I was doing when I was growing. So in those periods of time where I was hustling and not feeling stuck, what exactly was I doing? More than likely, there's something in that season that I'm not necessarily focusing on right now that I can turn my attention to. So you can go through that via virtual office. You can go through it in your notes if you're a good note taker. I'm not. Or you can just go through it in your head if you kind of keep a lot of things in there, which is what I do. So I typically kind of do that. And then I can find something that I did during that season of hustle, that season of growth that I aspire to be again. And I focus on those things. And it most often gets me over those hurdles. All right. The third thing I'm going to talk about is adapting. I like to say it's adapting and overcoming, right? So a lot of times I have my husband in my head who states doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, is literally the definition of insanity. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to feel those moments of insanity, right? So maybe adapt. Maybe change the way you're doing it. So that's why kind of, if you look at our awesome, amazing mentors and leaders, what are they doing? They are learning new techniques. They are putting themselves out there, and they are trying it on for size for themselves and their teams. Certain things that I am adapting and overcoming is actually doing project broadcast. All right, everyone's been talking about it, but for some reason, my little yellow personality couldn't get over it. But guess what? It's amazing. It is a great way to reach out to your members. It is a great way to get community off of Facebook, especially if you have members all over the world. And it's just a great way to get another opportunity for education. And if I had not adapted and overcome that feeling or whatever I was thinking was the issue, then I would not know how awesome Project Broadcast is. So that is a great way to kind of adapt and overcome. Or maybe if you used to do 101 classes on Facebook, like myself, you might need to find other things to do to get people in, because that is probably one of the only things I think might be dying out, is what everyone says. But there's so many other ones. Have an in-person class. Get out of your bubble, your comfort bubble. Because if you're comfortable being comfortable, then you're not growing. If you are uncomfortable being uncomfortable and you're growing, then you will grow. And yes, I am sitting on the ground because I needed to adapt and overcome the situation, because my video wasn't posting via my laptop. My video wasn't posting in that spot. So here I am sitting on the floor, coming to you live, sharing about some reasons to kind of get over those feelings of stuck, right? Because I believed that I could achieve this video for you all. So thank you so much for tuning in. So we have I have four ways to get over being stuck. First one, as I said, is personal development. Second is going back to that moment of success that you feel that you were most successful or you had the most growth, and you go back to that moment and see what you were doing and then do those things. It's kind of really that simple. And then number 3 is adapt and overcome. So find those new techniques, find those new ways, and try it out even if it makes you uncomfortable, because more than likely it will help you grow and get over that hurdle. All right, and so number 4 is one that I probably utilize a lot, and I feel like people need to do it more. All right, so here it is. It is to call your mentor, call your upline, reach out via Facebook Messenger, reach out via text message, whatever your communication is, do it. And if maybe you might not want to go that route, then find some crossline that is amazing for you, that can uplift you, that can help change you, that can help give you ideas, because that's where the gold is, guys. Learning from each other and talking to people who have probably experienced the same thing and can help you through those hurdles. All right, you are not alone in this business. Yes, it is your business, but you are not alone in it. And I feel like that is very, very important to know. And I feel like it's kind of underutilized. So Ashley can probably tell you, or Chelsea, or some other crossline and upline that I call out a lot, especially when I'm feeling kind of blah, right? So I utilize them to kind of get over those hurdles. We talk, we chat, we make new action plans. It's like having a coach. You can't succeed in anything without a coach. So if you're feeling those feelings, reach out to somebody, because somebody can be helpful. Whether it be a crossline, which is me to some of you in this group, or your upline leader to some of you in this group, doesn't matter. But make sure that there is no boundaries. You can reach out, and whatever you're feeling, I'm sure somebody else in this group has been feeling and can help you get over it. All right? Not get over it, but like jump over it to get to that next portion of your journey to your goals. All right? So that is my talk about things, how to get over being stuck. Mostly, if you can believe it, you can achieve it, and just do amazing things, because you, my friend, are worthy of it if you can believe it, because it is yours You just might have to tweak a couple things, and you too can get over the feelings of stuck and get that awesome momentum back. All right? Thank you so much for tuning in on this Motivational Monday via Dream Team. And please, please, please tune into our Zoom call tomorrow night. Again, I will post the link. It is going to be phenomenal. We're going to bring so many gems to the table from many, many different perspectives, many different personality types, and many also kind of where you are in your journey, whether it be from Crown Diamond to Senior Star to Store to Executive to Silver Leaders to Gold Leaders or a Platinum. All right, so it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to learn from these lovely, lovely ladies because they have so much to share as well. All right, have a great night. Later.